I would say it's primarily rock and roll. We have various elements. I think we have a lot of soul. We've got some heavier parts as well. We've got a little bit of funk, a little bit of jam band just from our influences. But I would say rock and roll is the overarching genre. I knew at a really early age. My mom was a vocalist. We sang in our church, and when I was probably 9 or 10, I wanted to be done with using an accompaniment CD to sing. So I started playing guitar to accompany myself. But I knew at a really early age that whatever I did, I wanted to be playing music in some capacity. Fast forward, I went to college and didn't know if music could be profitable for me, so I kind of went some other paths, but eventually landed here. So my mom, we used to listen to a lot of Norah Jones, and I love the way Norah Jones sings. My mom has a very similar voice. Her singing voice is similar to that. But I got to college and I met some musician friends, and a close friend of mine, the first time he saw me sing, he said, I think you have more in your voice if you could sing from your stomach. And I tried it, and this sort of raspy grittiness came out, and it just sort of, from there, I held on to it. I played solo from my last year of high school until we started dating in about 2017. We started dating, and he played guitar, and I was playing solo regularly, and a friend of ours was actually suggested it to us. They're like, you guys should play together. And so we said, hey, that's a great idea. And the rest was history. We were an acoustic duo for years, and then 2021, the spring of 2021, the songs we were writing were getting more rock and roll, and we felt the need to have a drummer and a bass player. And so we recruited two guys that were local to the area at the time, and I've kind of had some lineup changes through the years, but the band formed in 2021.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I've got three bands that really mean a lot to me as far as my musical influence goes. That would be Pink Floyd, The Grateful Dead, and Fish. So it's real right there in between for different reasons, but those three guys are. I was introduced to Pink Floyd at a young age from my mom, and I loved a lot of classic rock of that era, and Jimi Hendrix really got me into wanting to play guitar. I saw a movie about Jimi Hendrix, a documentary, when I was young, so it got me wanting to do it, so I started playing guitar at about 13.
So you use a slide guitar in some of your songs. So who influenced you as far as using a slide?
I really liked the music of Derek Trucks, Dwayne Allman, and Lowell George of Little Feat. We were playing covers mainly for a long time. She started writing some original songs first. And then we started playing, I started learning more on guitar and how to write music, so I was able to start helping her with the instrumentation side of things. She was coming up with lyrics, and it just kind of happened. It wasn't like we didn't have necessarily a goal to write original music, but that started happening, and once you start, and if you keep doing it, you start to hone that craft, get better at it.
Is it one of those things that just takes time, or do you write real quickly?
It depends on the song. It depends on the song and who's got the main bite in it. Lyrically, lyrics take a big precedent in what the song does. But a lot of the times, I'll come up with a riff or a chord progression, or Jake, the bass player, will come up with something and we'll build on that, and then she'll add lyrics to that. Or Jackson will have a beat that we build upon, or she and I will work on a song, just us two together, and then bring it to the guys. It really just depends song by song. We'll be in rehearsal and something organic will just happen, and we'll build upon that real quick and have a song sometimes in a couple hours, and then she'll have lyrics in her notebook written up that she's been working on, and it'll fit, and we got a song.
If you listen closely to your music, you've kind of got some sardonic, is that the right word, or sarcastic, or maybe even needling type lyrics. Tell us where you come from writing those type of lyrics.
Yeah, it just depends on the song. I like to be satirical in my writing a lot. I like to write about things that people can relate to, but also some things that maybe people heard a lyric and they kind of laugh to themselves, like, oh, that's funny or clever, you know? So I feel like lately the direction of my song is, or the songs that I'm writing are more personal experiences, but I do like writing about just the world at large, in general a lot. I like writing satirical songs about how crazy it is.
I feel like if a band does not produce original content, then there's always room for cover artists out there in different ways. There's wedding bands, there's bars that need cover music, but if you want to get out of that scene and try to gain notoriety, then really it has to be with original. Most of the time, it has to be with original music.
So we're getting ready to put out our debut album. We have a lot of singles available to listen to right now, wherever you listen to music: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music. Personally, I would recommend YouTube. We have a playlist full of live videos from varying venues and varying locations. I think that's really, the entire band would agree we're performers, you know what I mean? That is our focus as musicians. So, but definitely stream the album. It's coming out pretty soon in 2024. So it'll be available wherever you listen to music.
What we like to do is we go on tours and we take like a week off after that to kind of get let the dust settle a little bit, catch our breath. And as far as venues go, if we play a venue and we don't like it, we try not to play it again, you know, because there's a lot of options out there. We don't mind traveling to go somewhere. So if there's a place that is better, we'll always pick it to try to get a variety of new places going. Meeting new people helps. Our goals are to play more festival lineups. Those are always really fun. Those get us out of the clubs late at night with the rowdiness, you know.
I'm excited to see what 2024 brings. I definitely foresee more festival appearances, more tours, more traveling. This year we were fortunate enough to go abroad for our music twice. I foresee just more of a focus on America in 2024 and kind of just spreading the net little by little to each state. So that's the plan.
The music itself excites me. Just performing with my bandmates in front of people, there's always a bit of like risk involved in playing live music, and it's always something a little different every time, and all of that is very exciting to me.
I would say I agree. I love the performance aspect of it. I can be a sort of socially awkward person, so I feel the most free when I'm on stage, the freest version of myself when I'm on stage. I'm like him. I enjoy performing with the band. I enjoy the connection and communicating through music together. It's all really just the music. It's the most exciting part.
Is there anything else you'd like us to know about your band or yourselves or anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Check us out.
Yeah,
come see us at a show near you.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us, and good luck tonight on StudioAmped.
Thank you very much.
Eat your greens.